everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all okay. I just thought I'd do the instruction again while I'm doing my night medicine. But I just wanted to give you a bit of an update first of all. So I don't know if any of you have watched the last vlog that I did on Manchester Dental Hospital. So that was the last time that I went. Now when I left, they basically said that they can only, when they do the procedure, they have to be able to put me in like a private room because of the COVID restrictions, and when they're doing like your teeth, there's water particles in the air, and because of COVID, like it has to be really secure. So anyway, it was like nearly 3 weeks ago now that I went, and I've not heard a single thing. So I rang them today, and I must have rang literally like 7 times, and every single time I answered, someone answered the phone, and you know when you can hear people in the background, you know someone's answered it, and then they just hung up. So I rang and eventually spoke to someone. Now they basically said they're going to write to the dentist and see why they've not contacted me when they can fit me in, but I think it's looking like New Year, and it really frustrates me because I just want it doing now. Like, I know my teeth could be a lot worse, I really know that, but I just think when you yourself are very self-conscious about something, it really gets to you. So yeah, I'm just getting a bit frustrated because I just want them doing so much, like it's really annoying. But anyway, how are you guys? How are you all coping in lockdown? I think we're due to finish lockdown next week, so that's really good. I say good, I'm still not going to change my life. Like, I've literally been living in the house for the past year and I'm quite enjoying it. It's just Christmas that I'm bothered about because, you know, you want to spend time with your family at Christmas. And yeah, so let me know what you guys are doing for Christmas, if you're planning on seeing your family, or just let me know what you're doing. I'm a bit nosy and I like to know what everyone's doing. But yeah, I'm just going to get back to watching A Christmas Prince, A Royal Wedding, because remember me saying on my last vlog that I was watching that. I never actually finished it because James came home from work and he only wants to watch Christmas films when it's December, so I have to watch it when he's not here, and he'll be back home from work soon, so I need to really finish this before he gets back home from work. And I have not a cup of tea today, I have a hot chocolate with the spoon in, of course, but again it's a big spoon. But the only annoying thing about when I put a big spoon is that heats up, and if I do that it burns my face. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this film and I'll catch up with you soon. Happy Friday everyone. Do you all want to know how my Friday is going so far? I don't know if you can see, but the kitchen is really like foggy and smoky because I just tried to make some popcorn, and I'm sorry, but who manages to burn popcorn? Me. So, oh my god, I've just got it caught on there. So this is my current situation right now. I just set the popcorn bag on fire and I had to put the rest of it in the sink because that is popcorn. I'm sorry, but how do you burn popcorn? The instructions are on the thing. So this is my popcorn right now. You can't see that much. I'll turn the camera around because there is like random ones that are literally burnt to a crisp. Look at this. Is what some of my popcorn looks like. I'm sorry, but that is not edible. I don't even know if I can eat the whole thing. Oh, I just wanted to cheer myself up and have some popcorn, so that's all I wanted to do myself. I've got another bladder infection, so I thought, do you know what? Let's have some popcorn. It tastes like fire. It actually tastes like fire. Brilliant. I'm so upset right now. You know when you just want one thing in your life to go good on like a certain day? This is what I've been looking forward to all day as soon as I finish work, and I've bloody burnt it. Oh, I'm really upset. Let me try another one. Oh my god. Right, that is not edible in the slightest. Oh, right, anyway, aside from the burnt popcorn, what I've just done, I was doing the medication that I told you about the other day. So do you remember me saying about the medication that I have to start trying to fix my tube? As I was putting some medication in that earlier, my tube kind of popped off Like I don't even know why. I did actually start recording when it happened, so anyway I'll insert a clip now of when it did it. It's literally like 2 seconds long. That's just because I just ate a piece of popcorn. Oh my god. So yeah, the tube popped off and I'm now panicking a little bit that my tube might be blocked or my tube might be broken. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna go change the balloon behind my feeding tube. So for those of you that don't follow me or is watching this video for the first time today, I have a feeding tube that goes to my bowel. So it's just this little thing here, and in order for it to stay in place, there's kind of like a balloon on the back of it, and that keeps it inside me. So anyway, I need to change that now, and I don't think I've actually showed you guys how I do that, so let's go do that now. And I also need to brush my teeth because all I can taste is fire, so I'll be back in a minute. Hey, right, okay, just brushed my teeth and I feel a lot better now. That was absolutely disgusting. I've just come into my brother's room just because it's easier to show you where I can sit down and show you how I change my balloon. So these are what I need to change the balloon. So basically it's sterile water, if you can see that. So I'll just get this water here, and then I also have 2 mini syringes, so they're 2.5ml each. So the tube that I have, I'll just put the camera down a second. Motion, dance in slow motion. My eyes can't help looking at you right now. So much emotion, just pick your poison. Is every move you make even allowed? Can't get enough. I try my best to look away, but I can't stop. Am I a freak to you? We almost touch. I feel your body move my way, you're close enough. So I say, can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. You know what I mean. So the good thing about that is I now know that my tube is still in place. It's not popped or anything. So the reason why that came off before, I don't know. But it's always a good way to check if your tube is obviously popped. If I was to draw water out my tube and nothing came out of it, then I'd know that the balloon has popped, and sometimes it can pop. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it can. So anyway, I just dispose of these. So I'd show you that today just because I was a bit concerned that my tube was being a bit funny. So it could have just been that, God, I can't stop doing that today. Again, if you've not watched my channel before, you're probably thinking, why is this girl making these weird noises? Because of my gastroparesis, I really struggle with acid, and when I do that, it's literally hiccups from acid. And even sometimes just having like a drink or having a piece of burnt popcorn, it can happen. Burn. Right, I found another packet of popcorn, and I'm 23 years old, and my mum's gonna teach me how to make popcorn in the microwave. Right, she just had some of our burnt one and she was not impressed because she just ate a piece of charcoal. Do you know what I hate about popcorn? You know when you get that like a bit of corn stuck on your tonsil? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, right, so it's a lot better than mine. Yeah. Well, I've had my popcorn lesson now, everyone. So let's see if she's actually telling the truth. That's what I've been waiting for. These are a completely different species to the ones I just made. They're like white. This is what I needed. Okay, this is why I hate my stomach. I get that new edition of the popcorn, and now I'm having to lie down. I don't even I had like, I don't know, a few handfuls. That's it. Not a lot. That's barely what that is literally what I've eaten today. And I'm now having to curl up in a ball because I have stomach cramps. Right, okay, so I'm feeling a bit better now. I've decided that I'm going to run a bath So for those of you that don't know, one of my conditions called P.O.T.S that I really struggle with, it makes me collapse a lot, especially when blood pressure drops, which normally drops when I'm in the bath. So I can't have too many baths, which I really like them. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how I have a bath P.O.T style and how I adapt certain things to make it easy for me and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go and run my bath and then I'll show you after. Right, okay, so I've just set up the bathroom. I guess P.O.T.S edition styles have a bath. I'm just going to turn it around to show you because it is literally a bit extreme, but I kind of have to take these measures. So, as I said, because the bath makes my temperature drop, my blood pressure drop, sorry, it can make me collapse really easy. So I've done it quite a lot of times and collapse. So I've learned my lessons and what I need to do when I get out of the bath. So sometimes, alright, so first of all, the bath can't be very full because I can't let my body get too hot. So I don't know if you can see properly, but the bath's just not really that full. And it's also filled with majority, it's not very hot, it's like lukewarm water. So I can't get too hot. A second step that I have to take is covering all the corners that I can potentially hurt myself on. So I have previously hit my head on there before. There is a, underneath that, there's like a handle, so I cover that up. There's also a handle on the shower that I've hit my head on before, so I have to cover that up, cover the toilet seat up. And there's also a step here that I also cover up in case I fall down and again hit my head. And these are just kind of the areas where I have fallen down before, so I always make sure I do that. The next thing I have to do is make sure my dressing gown is in a place that I don't have to bend down and pick it up, because if I bend down when I've got P.O.T.S, like if I bent down to the floor to pick something up like that and then I'd come back up after I've had a bath, I would more than likely lose, like my blood pressure would just drop again, then I would collapse. So it has to be in an area that I can reach as soon as I got out of the bath. So I literally just pick that up. Second thing, well not second thing, it's about the third or fourth thing, I have to have my phone. So my phone stays on the side there while I'm in the bath, just in case I feel like I can't get out without collapsing. So I'd either ring my mum or dad, or I would ring James to say I can't get out of the bath. So yeah, I know it just looks a bit crazy, like there's just like towels everywhere, but it's just safety measures that I have to take, unfortunately. Like I said, to make sure that I don't collapse, because it's just so easy to do. It's life, isn't it? So you just got to do what you've got to do sometimes to make things possible. I've just dropped something, and I wouldn't be surprised if my mum is about to come upstairs actually and say, are you okay? So yeah, just to make things possible, this is what I have to do. Just make things look a bit crazy. Okay, so I made it out of the bath. No collapsing, no bruises or anything like that. This is literally the reality of the state of me when I get out of the bath. So I didn't actually say before, but I actually can't wash my hair with warm water. So if I was to have a shower, for example, I'd have to have a shower and not get my head wet, and then I'd have to actually put cold water on my head to wash it. I know it sounds really silly, but it's because, like I said before, because of the whole P.O.T.S thing and the collapsing, if my actual scalp and my head gets too hot, 100% will collapse. If I was to wash my hair, I'd have to do it with cold water, so I had to do that after the bath. Now another thing to mention is I can't actually dry my own hair. I don't even know what condition to blame that on. I really don't. I think I want to say my chronic fatigue syndrome, but basically because I can't put my hands on top of my head for too long, they get way too tired and it wears me out, and then sets my heart off, and it's just a massive vicious circle. So I basically always basically leave my hair to dry. I do it every time I wash my hair, which is not very often, but yeah, I don't really dry it very often, or if I do, I normally either have to get someone else to do it, or I'd put the hairdryer on the side and like sit in front of it. Basically, it sounds really confusing. I'll have to show you when I do it one time. But yeah, I normally just always make sure I'm not going anywhere, you know, when I need to wash my hair, so I don't have to dry it, if that makes sense. So I normally always just spray in like leave-in conditioner, just to kind of leave it. And yeah, I normally just brush it through once and then just leave it. But yeah, that's literally me. It's really frustrating, I think, sometimes, especially when you kind of sit and think about all the things that you're kind of restricted to, I guess. You know, like even just like little things that you have to do to adapt in order just to have a simple bath, like, and little things like not being able to wash my hair with warm water. And it is it's very frustrating, but it's just like I said before, it's just one of them things you've got to sometimes make adaptations in order to kind of live your life. So yeah, that's just one of my few adaptations that I have to do. So I'm literally just going to leave my hair now that it's all brushed through, and I'll just literally leave it like that. So yeah, that was story time about baths, which I know it's probably not interesting to a lot of you guys, but I'm in lockdown, I've got nothing else to tell you. Hey, so it's been a few hours since I got out of the bath, and I know I said that obviously I leave it to dry itself all the time, so as you can see, like, it's still a bit wet. But my hair just goes a bit funny sometimes. I don't know if you can see, but I kind of have like a natural curl, if you call it that. It just ends up a frizzy mess, so that's why my hair is just an absolute state. Oh my god, I've just realised. What the hell? Oh my god, all of my buttons, apart from one, have popped off this pyjama top. Right, let's close this dressing gown up then. It's a good job I just realised that. That is really bad. Anyway, I'm probably going to close this vlog off here. I know it's probably been a bit everywhere again, but like I said, we are in lockdown and I am finding it super hard to kind of like make things interesting. But yeah, I know I've said this a few times, but if you guys have got any kind of video requests or anything like that, then please let me know. I definitely will do them, and I'm gonna do my meds now. And as I said on my last vlog, after I have my cyclazine, I don't function very well, so it's probably best that I do close this vlog off now before I can't speak to any of you. But yeah, so I hope you're all okay, and I will speak to you all so soon. And this shouldn't just really stuck. But yeah, just before I close off, actually, I know I said before I was having trouble with my tube. It seems to be working a lot better now. I don't know what it was. I think I maybe just didn't twist it on properly. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, I hope you're all okay, and I'll speak to you all very soon. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. I would really, really appreciate it. And let me know if you have any video requests, and I will see you all soon.